Hey guys, welcome to another weekly makeup basket. This is where I choose my products for the week, incorporating products from use out projects, project pans, and generally cycling through my stash. It makes it so much easier in the morning just to grab a basket full of products and just sit down and put my face on. This week specifically though, I am focusing on products I'd like to use up, and I know that there is at least 5 of them. 5 products in this little collection here that if I focus on them, I could get them finished this week. So I'm just going to jump straight in with my eye makeup. First of all, of course, is my primer, my Urban Decay Primer Potion. Absolutely need a primer, otherwise there ain't nothing sticking to my eyes. So that is that. And then for a base, I'm focusing on the Maybelline On and On Bronze. I forgot what it was called for a second. That's what it's looking like just now. I'm focusing mostly on this area here and sort of working my way backwards. I do have a quick swatch here to share with you if you don't know what it looks like. This has been so much easier to work with since I mixed it with a bit of makeup spray. It's just been a lot creamier and easier to work with. It's been a dream. So I'm super happy with that. Of course, I have my Naked palette because I am working on hitting pan on 5 of the eyeshadows for Finish 5 by fall. So I have that, and I also have 4 eyeshadow singles, 2 of which are in my project pan. And one of them has not had a lot of progress. First of all is the NYX Taupe shadow, which I do have a little swatch of right here. It's basically just a nice translucent shade. And then of course we have the Vintage Lace from Revlon, just a matte white highlight. It's just foolproof, and it went missing for a little while and it actually shattered, so yeah. I've now repressed it and it's a little bit powdery, but it also means I'm going through it a little bit faster, which is a plus and a negative, but you know, whatevs. And the other 2 shadows are in my Finish 13 by Halloween. This is Suede and this is Pine Nut. And these are both nice sort of warm browns to go along with the Naked palette to fill in the sort of lack of matte shadowiness that it suffers from. So we have swatches of that also. This is Suede and this is Pine Nut. For eyeliner, I have my Rimmel Soft Kohl in black. It's tiny. This is the one that I'm gonna try and focus on using up this week. It's just your standard black liner. There's a quick swatch of it, and I use this to waterline and tightline, and sometimes to touch up my top liner throughout the day if I don't want to mess around with the liquid liner, which is the next product I'm going to talk about. This is just the No7 Stay Precise liquid liner in black. It's just a standard classic foolproof liquid liner with a brush tip applicator. It's my favorite kind of liquid liner. And for mascara, I'm still carrying on with the Dynamic Duo, the Sumptuous Extreme from Estee Lauder on the top lashes and the Volume de Chanel on the bottom lashes. This is starting to dry out though. I think I've maybe got another week or 2 left in it and then I will have to toss it. Onto face makeup. First of all, I have the 17 Miracle Matte primer, which I've actually been mixing in with my moisturizer. I did try mixing it with my foundation or using it as a primer and it just wasn't working very well for me, so I mixed it in with the moisturizer and it works amazingly well. I don't know why I never thought of that before, but if you have a primer that's too mattifying but you're still having issues with oil, mix the mattifying primer in with the moisturizer and see what happens. It won't hurt to try it, so give it a go. And for pores, I'm still using the Maybelline Instant Pore Eraser from Baby Skin. I just kind of use it in the under eye area where I have most of my large pores and a little bit on my forehead. For foundation, I'm using the Lancome Idole Ultra by itself. I'm not mixing it with any other foundations. I am, however, mixing it with an illuminator. I have two out this week. First of all is the Beat the Blues in Mememe's, what am I trying to say? It's the Mememe Beat the Blues Illuminator in Moonbeam. And there is very, very, very little of this left. I maybe have 2-3 uses out of it before it's done. So I'm gonna focus on that. And when it's done, I'm gonna start using the Sunbeam Illuminator. So that's that. For concealer, I'm still carrying on with the Touche Magique and the Revlon Color Stay Concealer in Light. And for powders, I've pulled out two powders. First of all is the No7 Perfect Light Press Powder, which I ended up repressing, and I'm using this to set my makeup. And for on-the-go touch-ups, I'm using the One Heck of a Blot from Soap and Glory, which loving, still freaking loving. So that is powders. For bronzer and highlights, I have these two products. The Instant Glow bronzer from 17, it's a cream bronzer. Oh dear, this stuff is amazing. I would highly recommend it. I got into the habit of using this daily really quickly, and I absolutely love it. And it's kind of made me think that if I can quickly get into the habit of using this cream bronzer, then maybe I could get in the habit of using the Bronze Universal, because I found that a bit of a faff, to be honest. So next week I might swap this for the Bronze Universal. I'm not sure, I will see. But for this week I'm using this one. And of course I'm using the Sleek Contour Kit in Light. We have the highlight and the bronzer. Beautiful, foolproof, and I think I might be away to hit pan on the highlight, so that is bonus. For blush, I'm carrying on with last week's. We have the e.l.f. HD blush in Headliner and the MUA blush in Candyfloss. This isn't going quite as fast as I thought it would. I have to use a lot less of this than I would of Nude Mauve, because pink is such a, you know, in-your-face colour, and there's a fine line between, oh, isn't that pretty pink blush, to, oh my god, who let her near the pink blush? Clown face. So I'm kind of dancing along that line. I think I went a little bit too far today, but I'm not going out today, so it's fine. But yeah, that's the MUA Candyfloss blush. And lastly, we have lip products, and this is where I want to try and make the most progress this week. We have the e.l.f. matte lip colour in Natural. There's only this much left, which isn't a lot. So I'm going to try really hard to remember to apply this as often as possible, and there is a quick swatch of that there. Then I have two lipsticks, and I would like to try and use one of these up this week. We have Fashionista's Cinnamon, and then we have Pink Truffle from Revlon. They are very similar colours. They've got the same, roughly the same amount of product left. I do have swatches of them here for you. This is Fashionista Cinnamon, and this is Revlon's Pink Truffle. I like them. I like them a lot, but I would like to say goodbye to them soon. So I'm going to try really hard to just reapply as often as possible to just try and get them finished, because I'm getting sick of the sight of them, to be honest. And then I have two lip glosses, one of which I would like to finish up. I finished the Chanel Pépèche last week, so I'm feeling like I'm on a roll. I'm in the habit of wearing lip gloss more and more, so I'm going to try and roll with it and see what happens. But we have the Cargo in Tuscany and the Max Purr. Again, I have swatches. This is Tuscany and this is Purr. So that's everything that I've picked this week. Fingers crossed for some substantial progress, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.